Bessie Coleman was an early American civil aviator and one of the first African American civil aviators. Bessie was one of the 2 million African Americans moving from the South to the northern United States. And that's important because that's the beginning of an important era in African American history.
It's 1915. The flight to a new city, a new world, a new me is right at my fingertips. And so, like a bird, I'ma stretch my wings and become somebody different. Somebody I ain't even sure I know yet.
The time when people were still, Afro-Indigeneity was like, what is that even? Separate and labeled as something other than an aviatrix.
She was one of many people trying to build a new life. And what I find fascinating about it is that pioneering spirit, but also the circumstances, which were challenging, brought out in not just her, but in others, an opportunity to make a new life in almost every way.
Into the cockpit, my home. You've never lived until you've flown. The sound of that engine, that thrill, that grace, that wind against your face. No more prejudice, no more pain until you come down again. Life and death are intertwined.
To me, there isn't a lot of stories of Black women, Afro-Indigenous women at that time, striving for that level of acclaim or greatness or notoriety or glory.
Between, the time of her birth and when she died at age 34, she went to Europe. She went to Europe twice. She created her shows. She performed her shows all over the country. She had help, obviously, and this is part of the things we explore is, how exactly you do all that. But it's not even just determination. It's kind of the sense that she knows she's meant to do it, and she just needs everyone to get on board.
I love to fly high. Gives me time to correct any mistakes I should make in the air. And who knows how far I can go. Through kingdoms, through the rich, through the poor, through barricades and social doors.
She's really this testament to resiliency and pursuit of excellence. She saw herself kind of bigger than what she was. And despite her upbringing, despite coming from sharecropping and growing up and being a cotton field worker, she kind of worked herself to Paris to get a pilot's license and just saw herself as bigger than maybe what society told her she was.
So there's a gazillion things that are inspiring about that, and it's interpretation too, because it depends on how you look at it, right? But that's what brought me to the material in the first place, was this really weird sense that the struggle didn't matter. It's like she just kept going until she was stopped. What motivates someone like that? Why does that kind of thing happen?
No one can refute my skill, my grace. No one can dispute this face. I'm more than just a pretty suit. I'm Elizabeth Coleman from Texas. Brave Bessie, the new aviatrix.
It's the right time to communicate this material, and it seems to want to be told no matter what.
I guess I'm interested to see what kind of conversations come up from watching this show that looks at the past, but I think speaks to what's going on now in hope of trying to make the future better. There's a definite parallel between then and now, and I hope that resonates with folks.
Here's a talented person that she just wants to realize her talent. Because there's reports about her that she was excellent at it. It wasn't just that she wanted to be sort of seen and known, it was also that she was good. I hope audiences realize through this story that they can do the same thing. Everybody has talent, everybody has something that they're passionate about, and it's an opportunity to recognize what that is and to go for it.